Assistant coaches in the history of the Broyles Award have been finalists at 2 different schools. Charlie Strong did it at Florida and South Carolina. Kevin Wilson did it at Northwestern and Oklahoma. Of course, Gene Chizik has done it now at Auburn and North Carolina. And Brent Venables has now done it also at Oklahoma and Clemson. I think it speaks volumes about the excellence of a coach when he can be successful over a period of years and also at different institutions. Coach Venables has had top-ranked defenses at Oklahoma, and he's done it again at Clemson. Now, this is an amazing stat. After losing 8 starters off last year's #1 ranked Clemson defense, he comes back this year with a whole new defense and a lot of speculation that there's going to be a big drop-off defensively, but he has the great same effort and the great same result. Clemson's defense is ranked 7th in the nation and has been a key in keeping the Tigers ranked #1 in the national polls and having a shot at a national championship. Obviously, leaving no doubt in anybody's mind that Brent Venables deserves to be here again, a finalist for the Frank Broyles Award.
Brent Venables, Clemson. After losing 8 starters off one of the nation's top defensive units, most expected Brent Venables' Tiger D to take a step back this season. But history tells us that Brent Venables doesn't rebuild, he reloads. Venables' 2015 Tiger D is ranked 7th in the country in total defense, giving up only 295 yards a game. They are allowing only 128 yards a game rushing, and his Tiger D is one of the best in the land when it comes to defending the pass. His Clemson D is ranked 5th nationally in passing yards allowed and 7th in pass efficiency defense rating. His D is also tough to score on. They are rated 18th nationally, allowing only 20 points a game. And Venables' Tiger D has been at their best on 3rd down. Opponents are converting only 24% on 3rd down against the Tiger D. That's 2nd best nationally. And his Clemson D is one of only 3 schools in the country ranked in the top 25 in pass defense, rush defense, scoring defense, and total defense. And today, the Broyles Award honors a coach who's made a career out of stopping high-powered offenses. Brent Venables of top-ranked Clemson is a Broyles Award finalist.
Wow. Thanks, Gene. One, you have incredible words of wisdom for us as men of faith and leaders in our profession, but you really made it hard on me to follow that act. I brought a cheat sheet here for me, but love your story and you got my vote for Assistant Coach of the Year, having been in the ACC and competed against North Carolina a year ago. What you did with that. Again, it was a dysfunctional unit a year ago, and I immediately saw results come from, again, terrific teacher and motivator and a man with a plan. So terrific job, Tom. We've had an opportunity to compete a number of different times through the years, and really happy for your success. But I'm always pulling for the defensive guy, Gene, and then of course we got Kendall and Riley, and 2, again, incredible, successful young coaches that, your resume speak for themselves. So I'd like to congratulate all of you for being recognized amongst the nation's best and being here today. There's plenty more deserving candidates that are out there across the country, and as just like Gene alluded to and Coach Herman, how in the world I got here is beyond me. I know a few things for certain. You got to have great players, and we have incredible players at Clemson, young men that buy in, that love to go to work every day, that know how to grind, and an incredible group of coaches, assistant coaches. Marion Hobby coaching our defensive line, defensive ends. Dan Brooks, as good as there is in the business, coaches our defensive tackles, and Mike Reed coaches our secondary. Without those players or those coaches, I'm nothing. And it's a group collaborative effort that has allowed me to be here. But I truly have an attitude of gratitude, and to be here and represent Clemson University and Coach Dabo Sweeney, who's as pure of a soul as there is in the business, and has been incredible to our family. And and again, my lovely wife of 18 years, Julie, who's with me today. Couldn't do it without her. And my college sweetheart, we've been together for 24, married now for 18, and have 4 beautiful children. And I concur with Gene. There's nothing more important than family. They're my backbone. And I'd like to thank Coach Broyles and the Broyles Committee, the Broyles family, Betsy and Molly. You guys have been absolutely first class. You guys have just been amazing. A fun 24 hours together. The Rotary Club of Little Rock, Delta Dental, and the other sponsors that sponsored for our dinner last night. Just everything's just first class. And this is the most coveted award in college football for a college assistant. And you guys do it the right way, without question. I'd also, like to say that, I love watching college football. You get our small windows. We get to watch people, and I live and die every week watching defensive coaches finding ways to stop people. So I stress with you, Gene, big time. And on the flip side, I stress when I watch Riley and Kendall and you guys out there blowing up scoreboards left and right, and thinking we're going to see that play, that route this week. So I'm constantly drawing it up, and what would I do here? And it's a lot of fun, though, to be a part of college football and where it is today. I was raised in a single parent home. My father left at 6 months old, so I really never had any kind of relationship. My mother and my 2 brothers. My mother didn't graduate college until she's 45 years old. She was my hero, really an inspiration and an incredible example for me and my 2 brothers. Between my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, my mother, those are the 2 most influential people growing up for me. Other than that, it's been my coaches, and at every level of middle school, of pee-wee, baseball coaches, soccer coaches, and there was a commonality between all of them. And but for me personally, they were my male figures in my life, and gave me the kind of intangibles that I carried with me, and I became a coach, as a result. And all those good things are relative to those things, and my coaches and my mother. But coaches have been great role models for me. They inspired me to be great, act like a husband, how to act like a father, do things with discipline, do things with toughness, do things with character, being consistent. All the things that you'd want from your own players, these are all things that I learned through competing and through the influence of my coaches. The passion that it takes to achieve anything in life, but my coaches were always reliable. They were kind of my comfort zone, and they were my security blanket, and something that I needed from again, a father figure in my life. But the most powerful thing that I received from my coaches was just the power of belief. And I knew my coaches believed in me. And, to take that one tool for the rest of my life has really kind of helped me be who I am. And it wasn't saying, hey, I believe in you, Brent. It was as much as how he loved me, how he respected me, how he treated me, how he talked to me. And what an influence coaches have had in my life. Again, starting at 4 years old all the way to Bob Stoops showing up at my high school and recruiting me to Kansas State, to Bill Schneider teaching me and mentoring me on how to be, consistent and detailed and have that never give up attitude, to Bob Stoops and Bill Schneider believing me and hiring me as a first-time coach, and going to Oklahoma with Coach Stoops and the Stoops family. And then to Dabo Sweeney for believing in me as well. I certainly haven't deserved, the things that I've received in my life and what I have in my life, but I've been very appreciative of it. And I just love what I do. I wake up every day with a passion and a zest for young people, a passion for the brand that I represent and the people that I work with and their families, and I fight for it every day. I love that fight. I love that grind, and certainly couldn't do it, again, without the support that I have at home. And but if there's something to me that you know, I am a coach, but I think it's something that you have to really earn. And you don't just become a coach. It's something that you earn, again, by the respect that you show to people, how you treat them, how you love them. And I think players see that. They can see through it one way or the other. And but I'm blessed to do what I do. I'm blessed to be here today. I can't thank you enough. And I'm honored, Coach. Thanks for having me.